Hello again, everyone. Edwin Leonard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about zodiac or astrological sign compatibility between Virgo and Capricorn. And yes, it does apply to the sun, moon, and ascendant for both people. Now, these signs are exceptionally compatible. They are trine by sign or four signs apart. Both being earth signs are both very pragmatic and practical. Capricorn is very orthodox, very responsible, and Virgo is very often about being very scrupulous, doing things in the right manner, being very proper, being organized. Capricorn could be very organized as well, but I think Virgo emphasizes this a little more and could actually give a little bit more to Capricorn. Virgo, as many of you may know, is punctilious with details. They are very exceptionally detail oriented. And though Capricorn could be attentive to details, Virgo, and on average, I believe even more so because this is what's strongly associated with the sign. And they could help Capricorn out as far as details perhaps connected with business endeavors or their career because Capricorn is very career oriented. In many instances, they're very much strongly about their ambitions. This combination could work very well regardless whether it is platonic or whether it's a sexual significant other romantic situation. In a business relationship, this could be a very good combination because both are industrious and hardworking. Virgos can be downright workaholics, and Capricorn has strong industry. They could be very industrious due to their ambitious nature. Virgo generally inclines more towards subordinate work. I think if they're together very often, Capricorn could be that one in that position of authority being ruled by Saturn, and Virgo can be the one that would provide the strong service to Capricorn. At least in I think more often than not, that could be the case. But of course, there are exceptions to every rule, so everything in astrology. So really, the thing is, if this is a situation where these people are living together, well, and it's like a significant other situation, well, generally, neither one has to worry about the other one being overly extravagant or spending a lot of money on frivolous things because both these people, being earth signs, really can be rather frugal and can really know how to save money very well. Often Capricorn may save for business-like situations, and Virgo just is very just good at tucking money away just in general, and both are really about saving more for the future. If these people have children, the children in many instances generally won't have to worry about not having the funds to go to college if needed because these people, Virgo and Capricorn both being earth signs, could be very premeditative and really plan ahead and really do what they can to have enough money saved for significant things in the future. Now, the thing, of course, when you have even the most compatible signs, you could have some disparities, and I think one big difference with these signs is okay. With Virgo could be very analytical, but they could also be very verbose and sometimes overwordy. They really I think when Virgo talks, a lot of times they may use more words than are needed, and it could exasperate Capricorn because Capricorn could be very quiet and they generally prefer stating things in a concise manner, and they often have they're the kind of people that have ideas where their ideas can strongly take precedence over words. Capricorn, it's not like Capricorn can't speak, but they're generally not. Virgo is apt to be more loquacious because Virgo is ruled by Mercury, and I think when you have that little disparity, and also Virgo can be somewhat critical, and I feel like that could also bother Capricorn. Capricorn, even though they're both Earth signs and both have a tendency perhaps to be more serious than whimsical, I think Capricorn is a little more serious as opposed to Virgo on average. And even for Virgo, this might be a little, Virgo might wish Capricorn could be a little bit more whimsical and animated at times. Well, Virgo is ruled by Mercury, so it would likely be more animated on average as opposed to Capricorn. So those are some things to look at as far as compatibility between these two people. Also, as far as the bedroom goes, so to speak, well, in the bedroom, these people are both earth signs tend to be more sensual and more demonstrative than what they show outwardly. As far as they generally don't like to display affections in open public and are very reserved this way. But in the bedroom could be a very different story. Virgo can be very reliable and very punctual, so Capricorn generally won't have to worry about as far as Virgo not being there for as far as sex goes. But Capricorn is very consistent, so Virgo won't have to worry about this. Even in Capricorn being very serious, of course, will take this matter very seriously, and Virgo will likely, being service oriented, this could apply in the bedroom as well, and will do due diligence to appease Capricorn. So, and anyway, it's also important to look at the aspect, if any, that is made between the energies of these people, as this could indicate as to whether there may be even greater compatibility or maybe not quite as much as otherwise indicated. Now, in many instances, you will have a trine aspect take place between the energies of these people. Let's say, for example, one person has the sun, moon, or ascendant in Virgo at 12 degrees, and the other person has the sun, moon, or ascendant in Capricorn at 10 degrees. Well, this would form a trine aspect, which could be positive and auspicious, and they're already trine by sign. But if you have the trine aspect as well, this could be even more flowing and more positive and auspicious, and perhaps even have greater harmony between these two people. Now, however, you can have an out of sign inconjunct aspect take place between the energies of these people, which could be adverse or adversarial. Now, let's say, for example, one person has the sun, moon, or ascendant in Virgo at 1 degree, and the other person has the sun, moon, or ascendant in Capricorn at 29 degrees. Well, this being an out of sign inconjunct aspect, it could be adverse or adversarial, and inconjuncts often are about adjustments, and there might have to be more adjustments made between these people than otherwise indicated. However, as you know, they are still trine and compatible by sign, so you still have to factor that into the equation. And you also can have an out of sign square aspect take place between the energies of these people. Let's say, for example, one person has the sun, moon, or ascendant at Virgo at 28 degrees, and the other person has the sun, moon, or ascendant at Capricorn at 2 degrees. Well, that could be adverse or adversarial, and even though you're still going to have them trine by aspect, but by sign. However, when you have a square aspect, you could have some more conflict and more challenges in this relationship. And now you have. But remember, they are still trine by sign. They're still 4 signs apart. They are still very compatible by sign, so you still have to factor that into the equation. Well, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for zodiac or astrological sign compatibility between Virgo and Capricorn. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about zodiac sign compatibility between Virgo and Aquarius. 2 things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone. Because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.